Hello there, how are you doing? It's been a minute. What's up, everybody? So, my name is DJ Gunner Lane. I am with Main Street Media. DJ Gunny is my name. Also, you see, this is the Gunner Lane Show. It's where we upload some podcasts. It's been a minute. I just want to come on here, guys. We're getting ready for 2026 to start out a brand new year of wedding seasons, proms, etc. Whatever they have coming, they're going to come after us. So I want to bring y'all along today. We're going to start trying to go ahead and get our equipment looking good, because we got some stuff here that don't look or in the right spot, because I have been on vacation, and fall's like a busy month for me, and then I go into January where I take the month off from gigs and really just have fun. I went to London, England. Here's some pictures right here. You gotta love it. I really did have a great time in London. Now I went to Paris as well, which is here. It was really fun. I highly recommend, if you ever can go to Europe, definitely do it. It's so much fun. But now we gotta get back into work. But this job I do enjoy, and we have some different kind of gigs coming up. So one gig I have this week is just a school dance, usual dance I do every year now. And then this Saturday we have something from Black History Month. It's a little live band, and I'm providing everything, which is really weird to know, because I'm like, do I have everything? I got to make sure I have everything ready for this Saturday, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna make sure we have everything. I'm gonna set up some lights. We're gonna have a really good time with it. So anyways, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna kind of show you what I'm working on, and oh my gosh, I'm in my storage unit parking lot. I hope they don't throw me out, because if so, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I only live like a mile or two from here, and this is the closest place to keep it, living in an apartment. So yeah, I used to live in a house in some of the old videos, if you ever saw those, but no longer live there. So yeah, I gotta get started, and come along with me. Let's go. So I just kind of decided to talk to you guys, because that's kind of the thing. I know what to do in these scenarios when there's a ton of stuff that needs to be done, and I just kind of got to focus on getting it done. So I'm going to start just kind of want to talk about what my goals are for 2026 with DJing this year. So my goal with DJing this year is to literally stop and breathe, actually. So I feel like last year I kind of put myself in a category where I had to do it this way, and I needed this done, and I needed that done. And I'm like, why am I trying to be like this person or that person? Because at the end of the day, I'm me, and that's how I want it. I don't want it to be somebody else's ways, or etc. I enjoy what I do. People get, people in this industry think it's so, hilarious, because Gunner uses green cables. Woohoo! Gunner uses green cables. What's the difference? It still works. As long as it works is all I tell everybody. Look, you're not going to have an empire overnight, but you are going to work on one all the time. So I'm the same way. I believe in definitely trying to do better with my life, make everything so much great. And that's okay if sometimes I'm not where I think I need to be, because I've learned I'm growing every time I do a gig. I grow, and I learn something new. I learn a new strategy on things. I mean, it's literally something that I thought I never would do. One thing I've also learned is don't listen to people with their speakers, and I know I might get hate comments for that. People are like, oh, don't ever buy the PV speakers, don't ever buy the altos, don't ever buy the JBLs. Well, listen, be comfortable with what you want to buy. I bought some Electro Voice ZLX G2s, and the guy that I showed them to the day I bought them, he was like, oh, they sound like they're fly out. You needed the JBL 712s or whatever. And I'm like, dude, you're just saying that because you're just upset that they don't sound like they're not up to your standard or whatever. And plus, he's like a JBL nerd, whatever. So I'm just like, at the end of the day, as long as you're happy with what your equipment is, what can anybody say, and don't listen to them, don't sweat it. It's literally fine. So, yeah, I mean, that's literally all I can say, is just do what you got to do. I enjoy what I do. I think sometimes I can do better at things. I think we all can do better at things sometimes. It's just part of it. Yeah, I'm throwing my cable. I got to coil them up a little better than what they look like. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I started that Manjaro crap again, by the way. And let me tell you what. your boy has put on some weight. And it's okay. I don't feel terrible. I don't feel great. But at the same time, I'm like, is what it is. And I just told my doctor one day, I was like, listen, I'm not saying like I want to be as skinny as I was again, because guys, I know I got some man titties here, but I feel great as far as like feeling full again. My body isn't as just bony, which I've come to realize I don't really like being just bony. Now, I look good, I ain't gonna lie. I look good in some of them old videos I did. But at the end of the day, I was happier being more kind of about the 220 mark is kind of what I enjoy. But the reason why I've gained weight, truthfully, and I will be 100% honest with you, because I'm not ashamed of it. I let myself go a little bit. They actually canceled the Manjaro that I take, the GLP stuff. They canceled it. My insurance did. They were like, no, not for you no more, sir. Not for you. But eventually I was able to get an appeal, and they gave it to me back. So I'm a type 2 diabetic. I literally always seem to have blood sugar issues, but it's getting better. And for a while, they was considered me as a type 1 diabetic. And the reason they listed me as that is, my pancreas wasn't working, apparently. Like, it was not doing so well, and it was starting to decline. And there was like, it only has like a 20% life or something like that at one point. According to the newest test that I have, I am doing my pancreas has made like almost a full recovery. Now, that being said, it's not to where it needs to be yet, because I still got to work on weaning myself off of insulin and trying to avoid having to have insulin all the time. Well, I gotta avoid high blood sugars, and my pancreas isn't catching the highs just yet, but it is starting to function. So more of maybe just working with it. I don't know necessarily everything that I need to do. That's okay too, but we'll figure it out. At the end of the day, we will figure out what we need to do. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I feel great, and I think over time I'll feel even better. It's just one of those things. It's one day at a time. But I will say, as far as getting into gigs again, being a little bit bigger is not. I don't know. I've heard different opinions on it, and it's like the DJ needs to be fit, needs to be skinny, needs to be like the bruh. And like, okay, I'm 250, right? And I'm like, is that still too big for me to be a DJ? Am I overthinking that? Because I think I'm kind of, there again, falling into a trap. Thank you, TikTok, for that. TikTok seems to ruin my life more than help it nowadays. And I don't know what to do about it. I genuinely don't know what to do about it. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and not listen to what everybody says and stay in my lane, I guess. That's just kind of what I can do. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, these cables, look, I know that don't look good, but it's not meant to be seen in the public eye anyway. So it's mostly this that looks just terrible. And I've got to find a case. If anybody knows a little case that I can find, I have these mini little LED lights. Now look, they ain't the best in the world, I know that. But for little gigs that I do, these are easy to set up. Just let them do their own thing. Don't have to worry about them. And I want more of something like this. Maybe not necessarily these. I would love if I could find a wireless DMX or something. I really want to try that route of finding some lighting. There's a company, it's called Lighting USA. And I literally wish I could just be a sponsor with them, because they look so cool. But whatever. I love the way they set up stuff. It looks so amazing. And I just honestly can say that it does look amazing. But yeah, so we're going to keep on going, and I'll be back here shortly to kind of show you the process of this area. I'm not going to keep you here for too much longer. So, all right, I'll be back later when this is all kind of cleaned up. So this is where we're at. We're currently literally just trying to get this done in the parking lot, because I don't really have nowhere else to go. And this is a mess from the final gig that I did last year. And we've got to literally make this look pretty again. I got to go over some stuff here. I got some mics that I need to test and test. I think I said chest. And I know I have 6 of these, and I can only find 4 of them. So I do got to find 2. And I think I got 1 at the house that I know of. But yeah, this is what I'm working with today. Trying to literally get all of this cleaned up. And I don't even know why it's in the floor, but here we are. yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna use this bar tonight, I think, or put this bar together. I think it'd be really neat to have it up and going. And yeah, so I just thought I'd show you guys what we're working with. It'll be fun. And I'm gonna show you the aftermath. This is probably gonna be a short video. Oh, and if anybody knows how to fix this, you see this thing here? I somehow broke this one and I can't get it fixed. And I know you just clip it like right here, but I can't seem to get it like really working back because it keeps slipping off. I don't know if you had to like loosen this thing right here or what you have to do. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. And let's go ahead and get this worked on. I'm gonna work on this right quick and it'll be fun. Okay, so it's literally about dark time. I'm really excited that I got everything kind of, not excited, I don't know why I keep saying excited, y'all. Heck, listen here, I don't know how to film. I'm not really good at it, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. Anyways, I got everything almost put up. I was just gonna kind of tell you, you know, these are pretty much still good for the season. I know this looks like crap. If you look really close, it just looks like crap, and we're gonna work on that eventually. I'm gonna get some zip ties on them. I ain't got time tonight. It's about to be dark. I ain't got no light out here really. I cleaned off my DJ booth here. It's pretty good to go. This was already good to go to begin with, and I know you can't see it, but this whole thing, she's all done and packed up correctly. So yeah, I'm excited to get this year started, and it's gonna be really fun. So I love you guys. Come along for the journey. We're gonna have a great time. I'll see you all on the next video, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.